We are here at the local lake and doing some, mixing it up a little, put all the swim baits away. We don't have any big baits to toss around. And even though I should be, it's the time of year. We're on kind of a warming trend. We just had a cold snap. Looked like over the past week or so, fish were moving up. I think we're on a full moon. Just kind of happened. So definitely like we're getting later in spring, so maybe not as many fish are pushed up to spawn and stuff, like the biggest waves have probably already happened. But the point is, there's tilapia up shallow spawning, there's bluegill that are probably going to start pulling up to spawn. There's a lot of bait fish up shallow. There's a lot of activity going on up shallow. So I'm throwing all reaction today. We got a bevy of reaction baits. Man, I got a topwater walking bait tied on to start out with. I don't know the last time I threw that, fun stuff. Square bills, lipless crankbaits, got a little A-rig tied on. I have not had a great A-rig bite this season, which is crazy. I mean, I've been, not for lack of trying, man. So here we go. We're gonna get out here and hopefully lay on a few. Oh God, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's why you throw the top water. That's why you throw the walking bait. It's been so long. I mean, dude, I don't remember how they used to eat this thing. It's been so long since I've thrown one. Holy cow, that fish murdered it, dude. I mean, came unglued on it. It's a really, we got the Teckle kick knocker. It is loud. You hear it coming, dude. And we got a pretty calm day. I was wondering if I was going too loud, sitting around thinking how I need to switch it up, and then bam, we got one, dude. Shallow eelgrass. You can see the water's real low, dude. You can see how you can see that we were right over eelgrass, so that fish may have come out under this dock and murdered it. He may have been hanging out down in this eelgrass, but murdered nonetheless. That's a decent one. That's a nice looking bass. That was exciting. I get the blood pumping, baby. That's a fun bite. That is a fun bite. All right, dude, this guy is 16 inches, 10 1/4 around. All right, dude, fish number one, the old walking topwater bait. I love it, dude. That was so much fun. The water clarity is pretty, this is a lake that's kind of two lakes in one. The one we drop in on, the water clarity, it's clearer than I'd say it normally is, especially for how low the water is, but I'd say we got a, probably about 1-2 feet of viz. Oh God, dude, there we go. There we go. Oh, holy shit. Oh no, dude. Oh no. That was a good one. That was a good one, dude. Oh, I always forget, this is the river, the Whopper Plopper. There it is. Switching gears, man. Dude, we've been throwing around the topwater quite a bit. That first bite I feel like it gave me false hope. We're just not really eating on top. Switch gears. This is a little more subtle. It's not as loud, and I can cover more water. I can cover water quickly with it, at least. Every time I get so close to giving up on topwater, tying a spinnerbait or something else, that happens. We get a fish to come out of this shallow eelgrass. You can see pretty shallow and hammer something. That sucks that we lost that. That one stings. That was a good one. There we go. There's another one on the Whopper Plopper. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't get in those. Don't get in those pads. Don't get in the pads. Here we go. There we go. Oh, guy. All right. This guy obviously kind of came up and slapped at it. We caught him all sideways. Not how you want to catch them, but at least it's an indication. That guy coming up, slapping at it. It's like we missed that last one again. something just not 100% dialed in. So I don't think topwater is going to be the deal today. I'm gonna keep at it. You never know, but I think the fish are telling me I gotta go subsurface. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, the old dinker. The old dinker. We switched gears, baby. We're in the other lake. Basically, it's two lakes connected. And because just the topwater bite, man, it's been very few and far between. So going subsurface, the old spinnerbait. I haven't even worked my way to the windier side of the lake, but the water's pretty stained, so feeling good about it. There's another one up shallow, dude. There's another little guy. There we go. There we go. That guy was under the dock. Another little guy. That's back to back, man. We need to go poke around up shallow. Just take a look, man. Maybe they're fry guarding. Who knows? I'm curious as to what these fish are doing. So we gotta go take a little peek. I'm gonna drop this guy back in, go take a peek. Oh boy, there's a big one, or at least a decent sized one, right near this bed. Wasn't on it, just kind of cruising through the shallows. That's the dock we just caught that dink on. I didn't see anything to indicate that he was garden fry or on a bed, but we just saw a pretty good one, just swimming, just cruising. So they are definitely up shallow. There we go. Oh, that feels good. That feels better. There we go, dude. Oh, there we go. That feels better. That feels better. That's a decent one. A little bit better. Not crazy. I think the one we just saw cruising was a little bit bigger for sure, but look at that. I'll take that action, dude. All right, man. We made the switch from topwater. Seemed like the absolute correct move. And I mean, dude, topwater's fun. I don't think if I kept with it, what am I trying to say here? If I kept throwing topwater, I'm sure I would still get bites. It's not that I wouldn't, but I was getting one bite every like hour or so versus, you know, 3 bites in like 10 minutes. So definitely, and like with anything, when I'm fishing conventional topwater, I kind of, you know, I tried a few different baits and stuff to see, did one, you know, outperform another or whatnot, but it wasn't the case. So it's just not the day for topwater. I could force it, but I'm not gonna, not when they're chewing a spinnerbait like this, baby. Hell yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Boom. Oh God, dude, that felt like another bite. Holy cow. Oh, right at the kayak, dude, right at the kayak. I knew I was feeling a bite. Look at that, dude. That's back-to-back cast right there, baby. And that's how you know you're doing it. That's how you know you're on the right track. God, dude, hammered it, dude. Absolutely hammered it. There we go. Look at that, choked. Absolutely smoked that, dude. God, dude, there we go. Back-to-back casts again. There we go. Oh, there it is, dude. There we go. Oh, man. There it is. It's a little bit better, man. All right, props to my decision making for putting the topwater away. There we go. 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 Here we go. There's a little guy. Had a decent lull in the action. There's a large section of the lake that just didn't seem to have a ton of eelgrass when I was fishing along, and as soon as we started getting back into the eelgrass, there it is. Oh, there we go. I felt every bit of that. There we go. Oh, damn it, dude. That looked like a little bit better, man. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's, he's still a little guy. Okay, here we go. We just, man, having a little SD card issue. We caught two that were 16 inches, and so those were the biggest ones we've caught on this side so far today. This guy, not so much, but we had our bigger bites on the other half of this. You know, basically this lake is kind of two little lakes connected by a little canal. So our bigger bites came this morning on topwater on the other side. So now that we got our bait selection dialed in, this guy 14 1/4, we're gonna go back to the other side and pitch the old spinnerbait around, see if we can come across some better quality size fish. There we go. There we go. That's a good sign. Oh, damn. Lost him. Lost him. All right, dude. We just popped into the other side and got bit pretty quick. Pretty immediately. So I'll take that as a good sign.